My wife lets me sleep with Ben.
I let my husband sleep with other men. Love don't judge. This video came out 2 hours ago, and let's just see what it's about. The title is already interesting, and we're here to explore different corners of the internet and just see what we can find and hear different stories and comment on them. So let's get into it.
We get death threats. We get people trying to call CPS.
Having an open relationship. I've always known that I was bi. People truly don't believe that bi men exist. You mean gay? No such thing as a guy who's bi, just gay. He's gay, super gay. You mean you have a gay husband? A lot of throw up emojis.
I wanted to ask, where do you see this going long term?
It's like, do you think that we'll have an open relationship forever? I'm Ren, and this is my—
Would you guys want to have an open relationship forever? Like, is that something like? Would you want to just be monogamous, or would you want to have an open relationship forever? Yeah, that's the question. I don't know why I acted like I was going to reframe it in some different way. That's literally the question. Let's go.
partner Durden, and I let him sleep with other men. We met on Tinder.
Well, I immediately thought she was way out of my league. She just looked really sweet and genuine.
I thought you looked a little bit of a D-bag. My plan was to hit it and quit it. Neither of us were looking for a relationship.
Damn, she was trying to
and
get him
none
out of there,
us were that
twin.
day, but they're inseparable.
Inseparable,
Yeah. We were both married previously. So I think for us getting into our relationship, we wanted to like do it right. I've always known that I was bi. So I think for me, it was more just like being able to have a safe place to like accept that. He came out, like a year and a half into our relationship as being bi. And I think for us having deep conversations, it was kind of me being like, babe, I think you might be bi. And that was kind of what led to us being in an open relationship. We would have experiences with single men and have experiences with single women and give each other the freedom to explore that. I never get judgment for being a bi woman, but he consistently gets judgment for being a bi man. We've had multiple 3 million, 5 million videos of us going viral for being bi, basically for him being bi. We go live on TikTok all the time, and we get flooded with hate.
Sometimes we get death threats. We get people trying to call CPS.
I can't stop laughing. Your relationship's a joke. Why get married?
I really don't believe this bi thing. He's more into himself than he is with you.
Go to church.
Like, bro, I don't think I've cared enough about someone else's relationship to be in the comments like that, but I know internet hate is like a real thing. It'd be
Can't
real
unsee
crazy.
this. A lot of throw up emojis. This makes me want to chug bleach. Your husband is gay. You mean gay? No such thing as a guy who's bi, just gay. Oh no, he's gay, super gay. You mean you have a gay husband? I mean, it goes all.
It's right here too. It's just every comment
Why she read it like that? Why she read it like that?
is hate. When I'm having like an off day and I'm in my head, of course these comments don't help, but most of the time I'm able just to like brush it off and realize that these people aren't very happy in their own life.
People truly don't believe that bi men exist. They think that it's only something that can happen for women. I think it's crazy. I'm over here supporting you, and you know, like we have a very like healthy, happy relationship. The first 3 years of us being in an open relationship was kind of rocky because you're exploring boundaries and you're figuring out like what's gonna work for you.
Back in the day, like we had rules of no kissing, no eye contact, don't call him baby, don't call him daddy. Like
It wasn't anything that he was doing per se that was making me feel jealous. It was my own insecurities. And so I think the more that we worked on that together, the more that we kind of got over jealousy. Everyone's gonna experience jealousy, but I think it's like how you work through it.
I actually like being jealous.
We travel once a month, and most
It's like actually pretty interesting, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is like pretty interesting, right? Like,
of what we go to are called hotel takeovers. So essentially, a company will rent an entire hotel, and it's a 3 to 4 day party. So you really just get to go and be free and authentic. There's playrooms. There's
Playrooms are great.
So we're gonna go meet up with my mom for lunch.
playrooms, hotel.
My
That sound
sense
like.
of style.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Everything she said sounded like some Diddy shit just now. Like in all actuality, I'm not gonna hold you. It just sounded like Diddy behavior to me. But oh yeah, maybe I heard that shit wrong,
How
dude.
would I describe it? I like bright neon things. I like tight fitting bodysuits. Like
you wouldn't even think that a man could fit into that. Yeah.
I like to be comfy. I like to show off a little bit. I always say it's like a little bit homeless, but a little bit stylish.
Homeless chic.
If you don't, yeah, homeless chic is my style.
He's like such a humble person and actually really shy, but his fashion is the complete opposite.
All right, well, let's see the conclusion of the video. I want to see like when the family meet. I don't really need the rest of the story. Like, you know, like I don't see when they meet when they meet the mother. Like that's gonna be the juicy part.
Lauren is my daughter. She's my firstborn. I would just like to ask my daughter and Jordan, you know, are they happy?
So when
Mom does not
announced
look like
you
she's
as being
happy
in
with
open
this couple.
relationship, how did you feel about that?
Well, at first there's always concerns, you know, like how are other people going to respond to it, or what kind of impact that's going to have on some of our closer family members. Also, I believe in the power of self-expression fully, and I wanted you to be true to yourself and have the life that you want to have, and the fact that you have someone to share that with who is just as open and understanding. I mean, I don't know, that gives me a sense of
Yeah,
security.
kind of like us finding a person that's like accepting.
I wanted to ask, where do you see this going long term?
Yeah. Like, do you think that we'll be in the lifestyle, like have an open relationship forever?
Like she's asking him this, but I feel like they probably talked about this already, right? Like they would have had to.
I mean, not forever, but probably like in our 60s, I would still see us having a lifestyle like this.
I definitely foresee us always being open, always being like in the community.
Maybe not going to like events.
Yeah, or like will we always like share forever? I don't know, probably not. Maybe like 60, 70 and jealousy is just
They're happy, dude. That's the only thing that matters.
Uh,
I was about to say, yeah, to me, if they're happy, that's the only thing that matters. You guys can go and watch this full video on Love Don't Judge channel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Link will be in the description as well. Make sure you guys, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Feel me type shit. Let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one. To the next one.